Well, hello guys, Maze Lego 123 here. This time reviewing the second biggest Lego movie set. And this is, of course, as you can see, Benny's very own Spaceship. And it is set 70816, ages 9 to 14. And as you can see, it includes Robot Emmett, Benny, Astro Kitty, Space Wild Style, and a Robo Pilot Spot. There we go. You can see the figures on the top, and then at the back you can see the features of the set. And so now let's take a look. Okay, there is Benny's Spaceship. And as you can see, this thing is really big. I'd estimate this is at least 1.5 foot, maybe even 2 feet long. And as you can see, we also, to go along with the spaceship, get a bad guy spaceship. But this is only a mini spaceship, so it's not worth calling it a spaceship. But that probably gets one of the that's probably the reason there's the spaceship in there. Or they don't include that in the name and they actually include these mini fellas that pop off the side of the wings. That's a hidden nifty feature that I like. Because then, hey, connected to Benny's spaceship, you've got another spaceship and another spaceship, and then you've got the spaceship. So yeah, I really like these. I'll just show you this one real quick first here. So you've got a nice sticker on there with like targets and stuff. And then that little printed piece in there. And you can sit a minifigure you want in there. And because of the way this is designed, you can even put Robo Emmett in with the piece of resistance in. And then close it up, and he can fly around in one of these mini spaceships. And yeah, really liking the design on these. Anyway, to get them back on the spaceship, you just fold one of the wings up, and then there's a little hinge, as you see there. And it just connects to the side of the spaceship, right next to where those arrows are, which the arrow has a direction that kind of shows you to push that off there. More on that more on the actual spaceship later though, because we've got some figures to get through. Not too many actually. I was actually quite surprised at how not many minifigures this set had. But anyway, here we go. Starting off with Robo Emmett. This is the exclusive version of Emmett we get in this set. And as you can see, the torso is the same, other than the fact that it's got grey hands instead of yellow hands. As you can see on the legs, the printing is exclusive to this set, only because of the printing on the feet and on the side of the legs. Because in the movie, this is where he like covers himself in foil to pretend to be a robot. It's not from this scene in the movie, it's actually from the Lord Business Lair scene, but it's still nice that we get him in this set. And as you can see, the piece of resistance has been recoloured in a nice silver colour this time. Really liking that. And the back detailing is still the same for Emmett, so not going to do too much on that. And as you can see, he's got the hard hat from the Hard Hat Emmett minifigure series Emmett, so that's nice to get. And then here you can see his face, got a nice foil around it, and you can see his mouth where he's really trying to talk like a robot. It actually has some detail to the back. It's just kind of like scrunched up foil on his head, but that gets mainly covered up by this hard hat. But it's still a nice version of Emmett, and I really like it. This is probably easily one of my favourite versions of Emmett, other than like the pajamas Emmett. And yeah, so there you have Robo Emmett. Now let's move on to the actual main guy of the set. This is Benny, the super happy 1980 something space guy. And as you can see, he really is super happy, because you can see his first face there. Like really happy there. You can see the printing is scratched there, that is intended. And as you can see, no leg detailing, very little torso detailing, other than the fact that it is actually really detailed when you think about it. And I've had to carefully manage to get it to look like it's been scratched off. And as you can see with the helmet, that's a special, unique design, because it's actually moulded together there to make the crack look real. Because in the movie, he does have a crack in the helmet. And you can see his second face. It's actually just a generic smiley face, because this is based off the old space people. And as you can see, he's got one of the little old space jetpack kind of things, or oxygen tanks. No back detailing, so I'm not going to bother taking that up. But other than the fact of little detail, because when you think about how they've had to carefully do the torso, that's actually really detailed. This guy is actually a really excellent figure, so definitely like how he was done. Move down here just so the camera will focus on the minifigures now instead of the spaceship. We have Spacesuit Wild Style, and this, just like I meant, is an exclusive version of Wild Style, which wasn't actually seen that much in the movie. As you can see, it's just been mainly Wild Style, and as you see where on her normal figure it would have all that purple and black and blue. We replaced it with some gold and white and red kind of space stuff. You see most of the detail just go on that side there. So, really liking that. As you can see the little zip in the middle, it really lines up with the exclusive blue hood piece, which doesn't have any printing in, it's just a nice blue hood. The face on her is the same as all the Wild Styles. There's the first one, there's the second, and then the back detailing. You just take the head off. Same hairpiece, of course. And then you can see her back detailing. Yeah. So another really nice minifigure. Definitely like all of the figures in this set because they are either exclusive or hard to find. In fact, actually, only Benny is the only figure that's not exclusive, but this is the cheapest set to get him in. And then last off, before we get to the special figure, we have the Robo SWAT guy. I've actually forgot his name. Just kind of a generic one of the robot soldiers, but he's got some exclusive printing. As you can see, first of all, he has this gun here, which is really nice. And you can see he's got this red visor. No like detailing, so you just cut that off. And then there you see really a lot of detail to the torso and then the face. It's kind of got that mask on there. And then nothing on the back of the face, but really nice back detailing. And then you can move this red visor down, perfectly covers his eyes, and then where you can see the little thing that goes over his mouth matches up to the bottom of that. Let's take a quick look at his mini spaceship though, first of all, because this is really nice design. Definitely like this. In the movie it was like 20 of these, I think. Basically, first of all, you can sit the Robo Space guy in there, and then there's a printed control panel. Close up this, really like that piece. Haven't got many of those actually, I don't think. And yeah, it's nice to get it in a nice transparent white colour, so you can really see through it. I just hold it there, and then at a certain angle you can only just tell that there's something there. You've got these little wings that flap up here, which you can do that if you want to. There's overall 4 stickers used on this. There's one on the wing there, another one on that wing, one on that piece there, and one on that one there. As you can see, we've got 2 little jets in the back and then a little clip. So if you wanted to, you can actually clip the gun on there. That's actually a feature I've just found out about. You can just clip the gun on there. So that's actually probably what the use for that is, and which is probably why they gave you this gun with the clip on. So that's really cool, and I'm glad I found out about that. That's somewhere else to store the gun rather than being inside the cockpit. And as you can see, overall there's 4 blasters on this. 2 at the front here, and then 2 on the sides here, as you can see. On the bottom, nothing too much, you can just really see the design of this. It's being like a jet, so it can go up. And yeah, that's the little robot guy in his spaceship. So now we have Astro Kitty. Yeah, Astro Kitty, another version of Unikitty. And as you can see, no printing on the tail. This is actually the only version of her that doesn't have printing on the tail. As you can see, that's one thing, that's like the only thing I don't like about the Unikitty design is the head just really falls off easily. As you can see, not much printing to this pink piece. Why did I say pink? It's probably because it's pink in like 2 versions, whereas all the others are in one colour. The blue piece has got the little space logo on one side, but nothing on the other side or at the front. As you can see, she's kind of in her space suit. So she's got golden feet here and then blue for the other half of the feet. And then here's the head, not much printing on that, it's just a printed face, kind of taken from the Unikitty design and printed on here. And you see the whole same kind of head design, only using blue instead of pink pieces. So yeah, that's Astro Kitty, and there's a space for her on the spaceship, which you can kind of see from that droid body where it is. Basically, you drop one of the mini spaceships, you can see that yellow stud there. You just place Ashley Kitty over there. She's got her own little control panel and a little window to protect her. And then to lock her in, you can just push the droid body down there. And you can position her head to the side, and yeah. And then there's this hook compartment actually moves up there. And you can see we do have spring-loaded missiles. So yeah, that's pretty nice to get those 2 missiles on there. And trust me, there are a lot more missiles on this as we go along, and you will see as we move along on the set. And we shall start off by taking a look at the front. This is kind of the nose end of the spaceship. As you can see, we've got this little cone that can spin around. You can actually take that out if you wanted to, but definitely it definitely looks better with that in. Definitely completes the whole nose kind of cone shape of the spaceship there. You can see on the bottom how this thing kind of is put together, because when you're building this thing, you can really definitely see how long it is. It just gets longer and longer, and then you gradually build up slightly. Got a printed brick here. There are quite a few of those with the space logo on. And we've got some arrows here, and those arrows point forward, and there are red studs there. So what can you guess? Well, yes, you probably already did guess. We've got flick missiles on here. They just go in these little wing parts here. You've got this flap on each side that can move up if you want to. And there is the main cockpit with that yellow wind blast kind of thing on it. We've got a sticker here, LL929. And then we can open this up here, and one floor of it just kind of break off when you try to open it, or sometimes close it. Sometimes it breaks off when you try to close it. Yep, break off again. So I'll just put that on there, and you can see inside there we've got 3 seats. So we can put Benny in one of them, and then he will go in. There, I think he's in. And he can control the main spaceship. And there is actually a mug in there and a walkie-talkie. Emmett comes with the mug and Benny comes with the walkie-talkie, as you can see. Got big long sticker control panels on each side there. That is kind of mainly for wild style. You can go in this one in the middle. I recommend you put wild style in the middle, and then you can put Emmett in the end. And because of the way the chair is designed, the piece of resistance can go in with him, if you can manage to get him in without it breaking off. Like this. And we can close that up, and then they can go and save the day, and those sit wild style back, otherwise my hair one won't let this short properly. Moving along, you can see we've got these hoses here. This is all the same on the other side, but I'll show you the opposite side when we get to the end of the review. But as you can see there where Unikitty is sat, we'll just take this extra missile out a bit easier. You can open this up, there's a better view of that, and actually inside there you can see the 4 crystals in there. We've actually got a thermometer on there and a radioactive symbol, and then LL22079. Another sticker there, another sticker there, both of them say LAC. And then there's a printed piece behind here, but I'm not going to show you that because it has got a special pin code on. So, in fact, I'll cover up the pin code. So you can see it's actually specially printed. You can definitely tell that it's specially printed because it even feels different. But yeah. And then when we look inside here, you've actually got space for people to go in. And there's actually a two control panels in here. And then we've got some tools. There and there. We've got a hammer and a spanner. And then, yeah, we can close that up and move along on the set. So as you can see, we are now at the left wing of this. We're put our mini spaceship back on, and this definitely looks more complete with the miniature spaceships on, because as you can see, this little wing on the end actually lines up with the wing that it connects with, and yeah, it makes it look a whole lot better. You can open that up, and when it's on the spaceship, yeah, you can see the sticker I was talking about with the arrows there. You can see we've got another LL929 sticker, and this yellow piece here. You can see a yellow piece there, because this is a missile, but I wouldn't recommend shooting it now, because it will just get stuck. But there's another feature that will allow you to shoot that missile. I'll show you that later. That's a really special, really epic feature that I was actually quite surprised about when building this set. And then we move up here and zoom in a bit. See, we've got this satellite dish which can open up and move around. We've actually got two detachable robots. They are identical, except one has yellow cheese wedge and the other has a red one. And the arms break on these pretty easy, so I'd recommend these are just for display. I wouldn't actually recommend doing anything with them because they fall apart really easily. And they just go on these studs straight inside there. You can see we've got a red lightsaber rod, and then actually two red lightsaber rods. So if you're really careful, you can see those two red lightsaber rods there. And you can't really put a minifigure in there, but I like to keep the satellite dish closed because it keeps them robots enclosed. And you can see here we've got we've got a laser here. Same on the other side. And I do move up, and you can see the big missile there. You could shoot it now, but it again will get stuck. And that's what I mean by there's a special feature for this. And since we're moving near the end of the spaceship, and we're getting near to showing that feature, you can see we've got a sticker on this piece, actually 4 stickers overall. You can see we've got one inside, one out, on each. And it's just the spaceship logo, and you can angle those down, like so. Definitely makes it look more aerodynamic, and I definitely like it better like that. And then we have reached the end of the spaceship. We're now at the actual final kind of jets of the spaceship here. And one of these jets has a special feature. I'm sure you can guess which one it is. These two are just stationary, they're just there for their looks, just to make it look complete. And you can see we've got these orange 1x1 flat round studs. You see this moves side to side. It's not intended to move side to side, it's actually intended to be pushed in. And yeah, you can see the wings come out there. The faster you do it, the more you can see what is happening. And if I just move that up, you can see it's all just down to a few technical arms working together. Let's see if we look here how that works. You see it pulls the yellow Technic rod back to push these wings in, and then it obviously does the opposite to push them out. So now that we have the spaceship in its kind of full-on flight mode, this is in its full missile look mode, we can shoot the missile, and it will actually shoot this time and won't get stuck on anything because the wings have been popped out, which is a really nice feature. I definitely wasn't expecting that, and really impressed with it overall. So overall, there's a look at the spaceship from the side, and there's a look from above, and I'll just go down here, pull that in, and then there's a look from above again, but with the wings closed. And then we can get a nice overview of the set. Have a nice pan of it from above, because this definitely does look good from above. So we can take her out, and move that up, you can see in there a lot better now. Nothing to the side other than the spanner and the hammer. And the wings there. And yeah, that's just an overall look at this spaceship. That's about it to show. And real quick, just a look from the bottom. Not really an angle. Recommend looking at it from. You can see there how the feature will work. See it splitting there, and then it's split. Yeah, not really the angle you'll most likely be seeing on this set. So now let's go into ratings for the set. Okay, so now into the overall ratings for Benny's Spaceship. Overall, I'm going to give this set a 9. Definitely like it, but that's really the thing that really I don't like it about this bit. Really does break off easy. But overall, other than that, I mean, seriously, I can't really go any lower because, well, all of the figures in this are amazing. Benny obviously isn't exclusive, but it's the cheapest way to get him, and it's probably going to be the way that most people are going to get him. But you also get Emmett in a robot disguise, Wild Style in a spacesuit, and Astro Kitty. So I think other than this and Metal Wheel Sea Cow, people will probably go with this. That's just my overall opinion, because you get Benny in both sets. You get in this set you get an exclusive Wild Style and Emmett, and obviously Astro Kitty and Queasy Kitty are exclusive to the 2 sets, when you think about it. But True Gears isn't exclusive to the Metal Wheel Sea Cow, so I definitely think this is going to be the way people are going to want to get Benny, because you get 3 other exclusive characters. And yeah, that's overall my rating. Definitely recommend this set. I definitely love this set. I just love all of the features of it. And yeah, that's just my overall thoughts. And yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and I will see you again very soon with more reviews. Bye!